don't really mind what the Chief Minister of Punjab, Bhagwant Maan, said because he said it after 8 p.m. I don't mean the time 8 p.m. I meant something else. These visits are planned months, possibly years in advance to look at India's strategic interest. Then all these people were saying, oh, it is India's major foreign policy disaster that a country like Maldives that used to be friendly with us is now unfriendly.
Dr. Ranganathan, should a citizen not know what the Prime Minister has achieved? I think it is not, it is imperative that every citizen understands, every citizen knows why these visits have been done and what they get. What we say about Pakistan, certainly Ravi Srivastava ji, is not nonsense. It is true. Now, there was a Prime Minister who said, let's give them Aksai Chin because not a blade of grass grows there. And there is a Prime Minister who said, you try and do something like Galwan, we will stare you back down, even at the peak of COVID. So, is there a difference in the posture position? I think we should consider that. And if there is a difference in posture position, we should accord that. Because that posture doesn't become a posture of a Prime Minister, that becomes posture of a nation. So, that's one point. But is it wrong? Is it wrong for the Chief Minister of a state to ask, what is it that you achieved when you went there? Is it wrong? The way he has asked, perhaps we can ask questions. Should a Chief Minister not know that there are no countries called Magnesia, Galvatia and Tarvatia? And should that Chief Minister not put the priority of what is the interest of Punjab and how can Punjab contribute if you have visited these nations? Has Bhagwant Maan asked those questions? Dr. Ranganathan.
Good evening, Anand, and good evening to my fellow panelists, all of whom are very dear friends of mine. On a lighter note, Anand, today is a red letter day because we have finally found the successor to Mr. Arvind Kejriwal, who will take AAP to unknown heights, and that is Mr. Anmol Pawar. इतनी स्पीड से इतना ज्यादा झूठ तो केजरीवाल भी नहीं बोल सकते, फाइनली उनको मिल गया. एज फॉर मतलब इतने झूठ बोले, लेकिन मैं दो हाईलाइट करना चाहूंगा. एक ये जो कह रहे हैं मोदी जी ने प्रॉमिस किया था 15 लाख हर अकाउंट में, इतना झूठ ये 14 साल से चला आ रहा है, अभी तक बोलते जा रहे हैं जबकि ऐसा कोई प्रूफ नहीं है. नंबर 2, ये कह रहे हैं किसी कंट्री ने हमें ऑपरेशन सिंदूर में सपोर्ट नहीं किया. Unless he believes that Taiwan is not a country, unless he believes that Israel is not a country, yes, he is telling the truth. But वही है ना कि एजेंडा जब सामने आता है तो सच जो है झूठ में बदल जाता है. Now let me come to the issue that is at hand. Honestly, I don't really mind what the Chief Minister of Punjab, Bhagwant Maan, said because he said it after 8 p.m. I don't mean the time 8 p.m. I meant something else. Which he is prone to enjoy from time to time. And Molji, I did not interrupt you, so I hope you will give me the same courtesy. Now, the fact of the matter is,
courtesy
there are
to
three
insult
things.
Punjabis.
There are three things out.
One minute. Let him say his piece and then I'll come to you on Molji. Let everybody say their piece. Na? That way everybody's point of view is out there. We speak over each other is pointless. Ji.
Yes. No, you will get plenty of time to embarrass yourself and clarify your lies, but please give me a minute. Now, this is the same Bhagwant Maan. I mean, he was a stand-up comic. This is what he knows professionally. वो अरविंद केजरीवाल ने as a puppet उनको बिठा दिया ऊपर. तो अब उनको वही काम आता है तो वही करेंगे. So I don't mind his utterances at all. The fact of the matter is he has insulted friendly nations. They are nations that are going to help us in many fields, nations that have high quality and high quantity of minerals that India requires, especially because China, the other hegemonic power, that actually has almost a monopoly on that. So it is not that it's a random Modi ji सुबह उठते हैं और कहते हैं मैप को देख के मैं यहाँ जाऊंगा, यहाँ जाऊंगा, यहाँ जाऊंगा. No. These visits are planned months, possibly years in advance to look at India's strategic interest. That is the issue. Number 2, जो ये कह रहे हैं कि रवि जी ने कहा भाई हमारे देश की प्रायोरिटीज हैं, बाहर चले गए, यहाँ चले गए, वहां चले गए. तो मैं विद रिस्पेक्ट भगवंत मान जी से भी कहना चाहूंगा, थोड़ा स्टैंड अप का रोल छोड़िए. ये देखिए कि जब आप आई थी पावर में, पंजाब की डेट थी 2.8 लाख करोड़, आज है 4 लाख करोड़. पंजाब इज रोलिंग इन डेट. 80% of Punjab revenues goes in just salaries and also in pensions and also in keeping up with the interest rate of the loan. There are 6.5 million confirmed drug users in Punjab. The law and order has gone to dogs. Khalistanis are running over police stations. और आपको मैग्नीशिया, चग्नीशिया, टग्नीशिया की पड़ी हुई है. पहले अपने गरीबान में झांक के देख लो, फिर स्टैंड अप कॉमिक का रोल याद आ जाएगा, लेकिन हंसना बंद कर दोगे.
Okay, Anmol Power.
Can I respond?
Yes, yes.
Anand ji, the Bharatiya Janata Party, the true face of Bharatiya Janata Party, the whole nation can see. Day before yesterday, the leader Manjinder Singh Sirsa was sympathizing with the gangsters which were killed in self-defense by the Punjab police. My dear friend Anand Ranganathan raised issues about Khalistan. ये अमित शाह जी के मुंह पे एक करारा चांटा मारा है इन्होंने, जिन्होंने 2023 में इंडिया टुडे के कॉन्क्लेव में कहा था, एंड लेट मी कोट इट स्पेसिफिकली, there's no wave of Khalistani. Many times some people try, but the governments have done their job. The Punjab government has done a great job and the center has supported. This is what Amit Shah ji has said. Thirdly, he said that India requires high quality minerals. भाई साहब 90 लाख लोगों को 5 किलो राशन देना पड़ रहा है. ग्लोबल हंगर इंडेक्स में वी आर रैंक्ड एट 125 आउट ऑफ द 146 नेशन. आपको मिनरल की पड़ी है, लोगों को पानी नहीं मिल रहा, खाना नहीं मिल रहा. Thirdly, he said that drug users की तादाद बढ़ी. We have in the last almost 6 months नशे के खिलाफ जो हमने युद्ध छेड़ा है, हजारों FIR, करोड़ों की प्रॉपर्टी जब्त की गई है, और आज 99% 99% of the villages of Punjab are drug free, और हम नशे का नामो निशान मिटाएंगे. आज जो स्थिति है, आप पंजाब की सड़कों पे जाइए, आप गांव में जाइए, आप लोगों से पूछिए, वो बताएंगे कि दिस इज अ हिस्टोरिक ड्राइव अगेंस्ट ड्रग्स, जिसमें हमने नशा तस्करों को जो है जेल में बंद किया है और नशे की कमर तोड़ दी है पंजाब में, जिससे ये परेशान है. बिकॉज BJP's own MLA in 2015 said that the BJP Akali government, the ministers, elected ministers were the ones who were transporting drugs. वो लोग देते थे drugs. 2015 का बयान है, मैं challenge करता हूँ.
That is 10 years ago, Anmol. That is 10 years ago. I must just state on the record that there may be opposition parties who may be thinking alike, but they certainly currently are not hand in hand. There is no jhadu in the hand or no hand in the jhadu. So that is very clear, and they have very explicitly said that on a lighter note. But yes, Dr. Ranganathan.
Yeah, no, I mean, it is not without reason, Anand, that you are one of the most loved and, you can say objective anchors that we have on debates today.
You are in a good mood today, Dr. Ranganathan. Thank you very much. No. Yeah, please go ahead.
No, and you collect the best panel. I was going to say that. Look, 2 points here. There's absolutely nothing wrong in my good friend Anmol ji or Ravi ji or any leader of the opposition genuinely curious and asking, what does India get out of the Prime Minister visiting these nations? Absolutely nothing wrong. I mean, the kind of things that I have told you, Tuhin has told you, I hope that has illuminated the people who did not know those facts. Fair enough. I myself did not know those facts till the time, I learnt about the lithium reserves, till the time I learnt about the mineral reserves of these countries but that's point number 1. Point number 2 is where Bhagwant Mann has erred. Again, I say, as a free speech absolutist and a stand-up comic, he has every right to say so. But he mocked those countries, and he mocked it in a very derogatory fashion. Number 2, let us be cynical for an instance. Let us say that these small countries want to impress India, impress Modi, that's why they're giving the honors. Let us be cynical. Let's say that, yes, they're doing it. Now, what does India get out of it? It is because of business interests that they're doing so. So it is a win-win situation. Even if you want to be cynical and say that, look, they are giving awards for some ulterior motive, the motive is helping India. So why are the opposition annoyed when India progresses? This is my problem.
No, I think the annoyance comes when the BJP tom-toms 27 awards for Prime Minister Narendra Modi. More than any Congress Prime Minister, more than any other leader of Bharat. You are trying to rub it into the opposition. The opposition will चिढ़ते को चिढ़ाएंगे, दूध मलाई खाएंगे, ऐसा करेंगे तो फिर वहाँ से चिढ़ेंगे भाई. वो तो होगा ही. The point is, viewers, I just want to let you know, Namibia is part of the China debt trap. It's a nation that got sucked into it. Bharat is trying to help Namibia there. Ghana has got a lot of gold deposits. If we are moving to an era of de-dollarization and converting our reserves into gold rather than dollar, the only nation from whom we can really buy gold, which is being mined, is Ghana, one of the African nations which is still not under control of the either Western hegemonic forces or the Eastern hegemonic forces. The other part, G20, under whose leadership did the Africa group of nations get included into the G20? It was Prime Minister Narendra Modi. And all the Africa nations are thankful because suddenly, somehow, outside of the WTO, there is a voice for these nations to emerge. We must understand history that the Africa group of nations are the ones that have been plundered by the West, like Bharat was plundered during the colonial rule. The Latin American nations, the South American nations, all of them have been plundered by the Western hegemonic forces, and their resources have been looted, plundered, taken away to fuel the Industrial Revolution or perhaps the growth of these so-called developed nations. It is history, and they have suffered this pain. And there is only one nation that has reached out to them saying that, listen, I want to trade with you. I'm not going to engage with you to try and rule you in another way. I'm not another colonialist or an expansionist. And that's the philosophy Bharat has taken. And it's not necessary that only PM Modi can take it. Any other leader from Bharat will take that.
The trust
but who's done it? I'm just saying, who's done it with that intent? Who started this? That's another point. Yes, Dr. Ranganathan and then Raviji. Yeah.
Just look at the hypocrisy, you know, when they are saying, look at these small, tiny nations that Modi is going to. Well, when a tinier nation, Maldives, was antagonistic towards India, you know, very recently, then all these people were saying, oh, it is India's major foreign policy disaster that a country like Maldives that used to be friendly with us is now unfriendly. But here, I also confess that I was also wrong. When Maldives was antagonistic towards India and Modi, my blood was boiling, I was seething, and I said Modi should have nothing to do with it. But Modi kept his personal whatever equations separate, and in India's interest, he actually did not say anything against Maldives, and now look at what has happened.
No, he didn't need to say anything. All he did is, let's go to Lakshadweep. All he did at that time was, let's go to Lakshadweep, and Muizu in 3 months was in Bharat. And now Maldives is also wanting to accord and invite Prime Minister Narendra Modi for their National Day celebration. So Maldives is also on the mend. Actions speak louder than words, and I think we should appreciate that. Nations, sir, why is Punjab, half of Punjab going to Canada then? Canada is very big, but in terms of population, Canada and Punjab and Haryana together are more populous than Canada.
It's the same.
If my memory serves me right. So I think somewhere that line has to be drawn. But Raviji, this is also fair. We should not say nonsense. We need to ask this government, why are you making these trips? I think as a citizen, we all need to know, why has this nation awarded Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and why has Bharat decided to engage with these nations? I think every single citizen should know this. Until the BJP, the government answer these questions properly, we should keep asking them. Because we have the right to know. Taxpayer ka hi paisa hai.
I think